Welcome back
Welcome back.
to Like Father Like Son, episode
20.
20.
Yep. The 2-0. We said last episode that we might not do something before the holidays, and here we are.
We're doing something before the holidays.
Like Father Like Son.
Do welcome you. I am Manny, the son,
I am John, the father.
and there is a shit ton of things that have happened over the last week.
Couple things here and there.
Mainly a lot of baseball signings and trades.
Yes.
Couple things in the MLB world, couple things in the NBA world.
Yes.
Some stuff in the NFL world.
Yep.
Not good news.
All true, man.
And stuff in CDL news, which is good news.
Yeah.
Do
It
you
is.
want to talk about it first?
No, I was just gonna put a marker. It's December the 22nd. It's about 3:15, almost 3:20 actually. So right now the 49ers game is still playing in the background. It's the Niners versus the Dolphins. The Niners are officially out of contention, of any playoff contention. So we're watching. We're doing our thing. And yeah, like I said, with the game in the background. So I'll apologize because it doesn't mean because we're out of it. Don't mean I won't cheer. So if there's a play or something, I might throw the microphone at the phone or something. Or I don't know what's going to happen.
Please don't.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Please don't throw it.
So bad things better not happen right now to the Niners, or else I will. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. December 22nd, a couple days before Christmas.
3 days before Christmas, 2 days before Christmas Eve.
Yes.
I
don't know if you guys can see him. We had to bring some friends out to come with us and hang out and stuff. Man,
Yep.
You want to talk about our friends here?
I think we've had the Cholo on before.
We did last year.
We had him on last year.
Yep.
So shout out to that Cholo and Alolo.
And what's his name?
His name is Manny.
Oh man! But he's not my son.
No,
just you are.
No.
I got.
So he stays in my room. Our other friend, we had to get him.
Ah, damn.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop on a stoop.
Snoop D-O-double-G.
That's what they call it. Snoop
Uncle
on a
Snoop.
stoop.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I found him in a Spencer's, which is weird.
Yeah. Hey. Glad you found him.
Weird one, but he's cool. It looks cool.
Much better than Elf on the Shelf, right? Snoop.
Much better than Elf on the Shelf. I can actually shit this time. And take showers.
Can we start with that story?
Sure.
How old were you? You were young.
I think I was like 8 or something.
It was young, under 10. Yes, absolutely.
I think I was like 8 or something. This is when we weren't here.
Yes.
This is when we were back at one of the apartments out in Redwood City.
Yep.
We had an Elf on the Shelf, and what was there was something going on that day.
Yes.
And then I was gonna take a shower at the end of the day. What was the shower? No, it was a shower.
I think it was in the morning, man.
I never took showers in the morning.
No. I don't think you were going for a shower. I think I moved it.
Oh no, you
overnight.
You moved it overnight.
And so then in the morning when you went to the bathroom.
When I went to the bathroom in the morning, all I saw, so the door, it had like a handle on the outside. It was a sliding door for the shower. So in the little crevice to where the handle was, he put the elf on the handle. So I didn't want to touch the handle. So I just didn't take a shower that day. And I don't even think I stepped in my bathroom the whole day.
Yeah, we had to remove the elf.
I think I went into the other room or the other bathroom.
Yeah. You weren't trying to see it.
No,
you weren't trying to hang out. You weren't trying to crap with the elf.
No.
My bad. I think we got rid of the elf on the shelf after that because that was traumatizing.
No, I think we had it for like another year or something. After that year, then
I felt bad because I don't know if you got clogged up or anything, but
no, I just didn't go in my bathroom.
Yeah. So that was So we moved past that, but that was funny then.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Hey.
Shut up.
So where did you want to start?
Start with
Uh,
Dubs news. There was a game yesterday. We did win the game against Minnesota.
Yep.
Schroeder is off to a little slow start,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's because he's not commanding the offense.
Yep.
He's behind Curry, which makes sense. It does get some getting used to,
Mhm.
especially playing with Curry.
Yeah.
Um,
But he looked active. I mean, that's what I
he
like.
was doing good. I
Yeah.
think he had like 2 points or 9 points or something.
Yeah.
Um,
Got in some foul trouble. But
definitely doing better.
yeah. Yeah.
Curry did go off though, over from his 2 point game.
Hmm.
He had 31, 3, 10, and then he had one steal. So a good bounce back game.
Yeah, no,
Dubs are
absolutely.
sitting at 15 and 12. I think we're the 9 seed,
Hmm.
the 10 seed or something.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, definitely a hard stretch right now.
Yeah.
I
We're
would
on the
say.
road when we're coming home right now.
Mhm.
So we're gonna be home around the holidays. Hopefully that'll be
Yeah,
a good boost.
I think we're playing the Lakers on Christmas Day.
Yes. I think Indiana or somebody like that. Somewhere in between
Yeah,
there.
I think so.
I know the Suns for sure. I think it's after Christmas, but still at
I
night,
think so.
like that Friday
I
or
think
Saturday.
we're at home for a while. A
Yeah,
very long
yeah,
time we're at home.
yeah.
Um, Not much going on in the NBA. I haven't really heard of any trades or anything.
The Cup finished.
Oh,
I forgot. I even forgot now who won.
the Milwaukee
Oh,
Bucks
it was
are
Milwaukee.
the Emirates NBA Cup champions.
Yep.
Damian Lillard finally won a championship of something
Yay! Yay
over
for
a
Dame.
pointless tournament.
Yes.
Giannis did get the tournament MVP or whatever.
After we got knocked out, I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah,
So, but that's pretty much how
half
it
of us
finished
weren't
that
even
one.
paying attention after we got knocked out over BS calls against the
Yeah,
Rockets.
yeah. That
Um,
was trash. That was definitely trash. Those calls.
yeah,
But
horrible calls.
we're 15-2. So we're in the real season.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yep.
Um, Say MLB. We did lose an MLB legend, Mr. Steels himself.
The Man of Steel. Yep.
Rickey Henderson. That's
Yeah.
my jersey.
Yep.
This was his jersey, his first jersey, the first stint he did with the A's,
Right. The rookie season and all that.
the Oakland Athletics, not
Correct.
just the Athletics.
That's the one with the number 35.
Yeah,
That
he's
a lot of
35.
people
Don't really have.
forget that
Yeah,
that was his first number.
yeah.
Yeah.
Passed away, I think, a couple days ago.
I think officially it was Friday night,
I think so. A couple days ago.
but people learned about it yesterday.
Yes. I think he was like 60, 70,
65.
65.
65, 66. No, sorry, my bad. I believe if I have it right, he died at 65, but his birthday is on Christmas. So he was like just about to
Oh,
be
he was
66.
just there.
Yeah, just a couple days away.
Um,
So rest in peace, Ricky, and happy birthday. Or
yes.
yeah, that's sad.
A Barry legend for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who has definitely helped the Steals game,
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Well, I mean, have you seen any of like his highlights and stuff like that in the past? I mean, I got to watch
Mhm.
him while he
I've seen
actually.
some of the highlights.
Yeah, like I got to watch him while I played.
I remember the one. I remember the little bit he had with Harold Reynolds
What was that bit?
when Ricky got knocked out and he got injured for the season. It was
I
like
don't
in
think.
the 80s.
I don't think I remember.
And Reynolds had, I think, 60 steals.
Oh. They were
And
in
then
competition with each other.
and then Henderson called him and he was like, 60 steals. Ricky would have had 60 at the All-Star break.
Talking smack.
Talking
That he
smack.
was good for. He was good. Man, that fool walked around with hella bay swag everywhere. Popping his collar around, making those big old turns when he hit a home run around first base.
Yeah.
I saw something actually earlier today. It was hilarious. I totally forgot about this part. So Ricky was with a bunch of teams.
Mhm.
He won, he was like with the Blue Jays. Obviously, he won
The
with the
A's,
A's.
Blue Jays, Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blanking.
The thing that I saw, it was when he was with the Padres. So he was
Oh,
with the
Padres,
Padres
that
too.
too.
But I think he might have been with another team or two. He was with quite a few,
The
right?
Giants.
He did not make it on the Giants though in that stint. But what I remember was I think he became the all-time runs leader, not steals leader, but runs, scoring runs, and he did it by hitting a home run.
Hmm.
So he hit a home run, did his swag, popping his collar, his regular, little trot around the bases. He did all. Come on, Debo. All right. Sorry, pause. So he did his trot around the bases. And you know how that fool went and scored the run
What is
when he
butt?
remember he hit a home run and it went out of the stadium. He
Yeah.
wasn't like run. He was trotting.
Yeah.
That fool slid into home.
Oh. Well, there goes a legal formation.
And that's all coming back. So so yeah, so Ricky, a lot of swag and a lot of people, you know,
Mhm.
uh, were posting about him and stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, that was sad news. That was sad news, and that's what obviously this year we also lost Willie Mays,
Mm-hmm.
Pete Rose,
Mm-hmm.
um, and I think there might
Matumbo.
who was that?
Matumbo.
Yes, Matumbo as
Just
well.
talking about like everybody.
Right, got you. Yeah, Matumbo, obviously James Earl Jones. I was thinking of the baseball ones. Who else we lost? But it might have just been those three. But yeah, no, a lot of losses. So yeah, so sad.
My.
R.I.P. Ricky. You'll be missed, man.
I need
You'll
the
be missed.
whiteboard for this one.
Yeah, go for it. Which one? Where are you going?
So there's been a lot of trades and
Oh, it's
signings
all
and
the
whatnot.
trades. Yes.
I'm literally just gonna go down through the list.
Wow, quite a few. I know.
So when I do this list, I'm starting from the top. So the top ones are the ones that have been the farthest away,
Mm-hmm.
and then as we trickle down the list, it'll become more recent and recent.
Mm-hmm.
First, we had Cody Bellinger from the Chicago Cubs get traded to the New York Yankees.
Mm.
Uh, Griffith Griffin Canning signs a 1-year deal with the Mets. Mike Soroka is in a deal with the Washington Nationals. Max Kepler is on his way to Philly on a signing deal. Gio Urshela is going to the A's off a signing deal. Patrick Sandoval signing a 2-year deal with Boston. Christian Walker, which got confirmed, I think yesterday or something, is in a signing with the Houston Astros.
Mm.
Jose Trevino is now a Cincinnati Red on a trade from the Yankees to the Reds. Paul Goldschmidt signs a 1-year deal with the Yankees. Josh Naylor, sad, getting disbanded from his brother
Mm.
on his way to Arizona on a trade. Carlos Santana is going back to Cleveland on a 1-year deal.
Not the singer. Not the
My
singer.
foot
Yes.
itches. Carlos Santana, one of the most underrated
Yeah, that's it.
DH switch hitting position players,
Mm-hmm.
on a 1-year deal to back to Cleveland. Uh, Jesus Luzardo from Miami is in a trade to go to Philly, the Phillies. And then Nathan Lau, most recent one, is headed from Texas to Washington to go join the Nationals. I should say DC, not Washington.
Right.
Uh, on a trade deal to the Nationals.
And all those trades were since we last recorded,
Yep.
right? Yep. Because we did Willie Adamas last time.
Yep.
Yep.
Literally in 5 days,
That's
all of
crazy.
those have happened.
I know you.
Um,
One interesting one. You mentioned Goldschmidt.
Goldie.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then also Bellinger. Is Bellinger, because I know he also plays first base.
He plays first, but he also plays outfield.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna put Goldie as DH,
they might. Yeah, that's what I was like.
and then put Stanton in the field.
Oh no, they can't do that. No.
I don't know.
No, well, maybe to your point, right? Maybe they'll put Bellinger in right for the loss of Soto,
Hmm.
and then still have Goldie
Yeah,
play
they might
first
put
base.
Jason Dominguez in left too,
Yeah, yeah.
and then put
No.
Goldie at
Yeah,
first.
because Stanton, no.
But then where would that put Rizzo?
That's a good call. I wonder what kind of a deal he has. I wonder if he may be on the outs soon.
He might go back to Chicago.
Who knows? We'll see.
um,
Yeah.
Corbin Burns still hasn't signed with anybody.
Corbin Burns. The Corbin Burns. That was Oh.
Corbin Burns.
Oh man, that sounded like you just made it into one word. It sounded like a new name, man. Sorry. All I heard was corn burns.
Corbin Burns still has not signed with anybody.
Maíz. No, he
I was
hasn't.
watching.
He hasn't signed. Yeah, no,
I
they were
was
yelling.
watching the coach yell at Pearsall.
Yep.
Still hasn't signed with anybody.
Yep.
Pete Alonso still hasn't signed with anybody.
I did read that with Pete Alonso, they might not trade him or do anything. Or sorry, because he still has a year, right?
No,
I thought he still had a year. My bad.
he's a free agent.
Okay.
I mean, I think he's a free agent.
I forget, man. There's so many people that were on the move and all that stuff. I really couldn't tell you. But yeah.
I feel like it'd be a good pickup. I don't know. I don't know about all of it, but it may help the offense, I would say.
For us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For us.
I mean, yeah. I think he's definitely a quality player. So good bat to have. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bunch of trades, bunch of signings. There's probably some that have happened literally now.
Yeah.
It's at 3:34 on Sunday.
There might have been more.
December 22nd.
2024.
Someone might get traded on Christmas.
Who knows?
Who knows?
That would kind of suck.
I'm gonna steer away from this.
Yes.
I'm gonna take this CDL news.
CDL news.
From our last recording, the Thieves did play that Sunday or Saturday. Sunday. When we record?
I think we recorded Saturday.
The Thieves did play that Saturday, and they did win their match. So they're now 4-0 with a 12-5 map count. Going into the split, going into 2025. The new Thieves have never lost a game in 2024. The new formed Thieves never lost a game.
They went undefeated that year.
Yep. But 2025, we're looking good. Scrap is currently number 8 in KD in kill death ratio, the 1.13. For people who don't understand, a kill death ratio is how many kills you get over how many deaths you get. So every time you're alive, it's how many kills you would get in that life.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're like 15 and 15, you have 1 death or 1 kill per death. So it's like that aspect of it.
You want to have your kills be more than your deaths, so that it kind of
basically
you have productivity.
Basically,
with your lives.
the Thieves are looking good. They're looking hot. They're looking well. We just gotta, like I said last time, the S&D is what's gonna kill us 90% of the times. If we face a really good S&D team, it can get scary. If we face a shitty S&D team, we'll be okay. Our respawns are definitely looking okay. Our rotos and stuff look good. The S&D is what's gonna kill us. We have people being too hyper aggressive, and then people being not aggressive, and then people pushing up too far, and then taking the wrong route and everything. Yeah, let's just say slow it down. I know Envoy's been on this team before. He's won a world championship with the team.
Mm-hmm.
But I say, like, for me in the S&D, just take it slow, take it one step at a time. Wait for the other team to overstep. If they don't overstep, then move as a unit. Don't move as individuals.
Nope.
Yeah, we're looking good, looking great. So
That's awesome. I know.
Thieves are looking hot.
And when they don't play, you said I think
we don't play till the weekend of January 6th. So the league starts up again.
Yeah.
So I think we play on like the 11th.
They have their own little holiday break. That's cool though. That's cool.
11th or 12th.
Nice.
Oh yeah, because then when we come back, it's the minor tournament, which Thieves have the 2nd seed in the minor. So we have a Friday, a day 1 bye, and then we play on day 2 and then day 3, day 4.
Nice.
So we'll see who wins it. In my pick'ems, I have obviously the Thieves winning.
Mm.
Um, so we'll definitely see how it goes and
You
plays
already
out.
set like your pick'ems
Oh
and
yeah, I
stuff.
already set my
Got it.
pick'ems. We I
How far
already
in
set
advance
them.
can you do that?
About a week or something, week or two. For
Obviously,
normal pick'ems, it's like a
right.
week or two.
Obviously, you have to know who's playing against who in order
Yeah,
to
you
pick.
got to know
So,
who's
so
playing
therefore,
against who.
yeah,
You got to know the teams. It's
yeah, yeah.
very, very little things that come into play. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks good.
Yeah. I know you're not wearing it. I know you were wearing this to honor
I am not
Ricky,
wearing it.
but you did get
I got a new hoodie.
a new Thieves hoodie.
I have the kit for the Thieves, so I have the hoodie and the jersey. Um,
Mm.
and it's actually pretty interesting because the jersey goes with the hoodie. So if you wear the hoodie and then the jersey over it, there's a red line that goes down the sleeve, and it basically like connects the whole thing. It's actually pretty cool. I like it.
I liked it too.
It's a good little notch.
I didn't. Yes, I remember seeing the jersey when you got it, but when the hoodie came in yesterday, just off top, even without that matching part or whatever, it just looked cool
Yeah,
to have the little stripes on the
they
front.
look cool. A
Yeah,
lot of them look cool. I will say a lot of the jerseys this year look a lot better than the previous jerseys.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool.
this year's gonna be a good year. Hopefully, we don't make any moves. I doubt we're gonna make any moves.
Hopefully,
I think we're definitely gonna stick with the roster the whole time.
yeah. So hopefully there isn't some major crazy stuff.
Yeah,
I know you guys don't have injuries like the Niners, hopefully, but I'm saying like hope nothing happens like that.
there have been injuries before.
Have there?
Yeah,
Really?
somebody had injury with their thumb because they're moving the stick too much.
Mm.
But yeah,
Well, hopefully nothing impacts the team.
hopefully. I know
Um.
they were sick last time, the last game,
Oh, that's right.
but we're good. We're all good. Doing
Yeah,
good.
that's cool. That's cool.
Shaping up to be a good year. So
Yeah.
we're chilling.
Hopefully, if we make that Toronto trip, happen,
Hopefully,
that they'll be in it strong and stuff.
hey, we can make 2 Toronto trips. Or we could go to Barcelona.
Always trying to just stretch the stuff
Go to
out.
Spain.
Just talking to you about one trip, and then you want to make it into hella trips and stuff.
Hey, it's fun. You
Yes,
liked the atmosphere.
yes, I did. Absolutely.
Fun atmosphere. For any of my people who don't know the COD League, I would say definitely watch a couple matches to understand a couple things. And if you really want to, and if it's like it's in your area, I definitely say go to one. If it is just for like a day or something, definitely go and like experience the atmosphere. Cause I know a lot of people will say gaming sucks, gaming's just this and this, gaming's boring, gaming's just a bunch of nerd shit. But go to an environment and see how like intense it gets. It's really cool.
Yeah, it definitely.
So
I mean, we've talked about it before. It
yeah,
changed
we
my
definitely
mind.
talked about it
You know,
before.
it
Um,
changed my mind after what
definitely a
we
fun
went.
environment.
Yep, it was cool.
Um, we're gonna shy away.
Well, before too far, I know I talked about your hoodie and stuff like that. Just wanted to point out, I got a new hoodie too, man.
Yeah,
Got a new hoodie. I won't stand up for all that because that's gonna take too long. I'm tired. But a new,
image,
a new,
pow.
bam, a new Proud Father apparel hoodie. This is a cool one. It says on the back, it's changing the narrative. So yeah, it was. I think I had mentioned that it was coming in the mail.
Yep, you
Finally got
definitely
here.
mentioned it.
So yeah, man, I like it. It's actually, and it's a cool. Like it feels good. Like it feels like nice and warm, and it just has a good feel to it. So I'm with it. I totally like it. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. But now, where were you gonna go with
Oh,
it?
my merch is coming soon too.
What other merch? Oh yeah, yeah, you got some. That's right. You got some other stuff going.
My D. Adrian Harding merch.
Mm, mm.
Love the D. Adrian Harding merch. I got a Boshkale Bong Bong beanie. For anybody who doesn't know what it means, just think about it, and whatever you think about is what it means.
That's funny.
Why do I have a cough now?
I don't know, but speaking of hoodies
Say what?
or other stuff, I thought you would have brought out your Snoop Santa hat. Yeah,
Oh, that's in my room.
it is.
It's currently on my Black Panther Lego set.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So you got other merch that you're also waiting for, which is cool.
See, I got that, the beanie, and then a cool little shirt.
I'm hoping. Well, so two things, right? Uh, we got those Tipsy Elves uh, Christmas sweaters,
Oh,
right?
mine's right there.
That one is right there. Yours is right there, which is cool. That one's a cool one too.
I need the other one to come in.
That's the one that I'm still hoping for. That comes in on time before Christmas. Sorry, before New Year's Eve. Even if it
Hopefully,
comes afterwards, it's still gonna be a cool sweater.
hopefully.
But yeah. So I got in my Christmas my Tipsy Elves sweatshirt. It's basically Santa peeing in the snow in a bed of snow, and he's peeing, and it says "Merry Christmas." It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty funny.
I think mine's funnier.
I actually do think that yours is funnier. But
Mine's basically the same thing, Santa, but he's on the edge of a roof and
yes,
he's peeing, and there's the yellow stream just peeing off the roof. But
yes,
within that yellow stream, there's lights to make it seem like it's actually going.
like there's actual
Like there's
action.
actual pee going.
That one's funny. We're gonna have to take some little bit of video on those.
Definitely.
But yeah, those are funny.
Um,
Yes, sir.
Shy Way,
Yes. Now shy away.
bring you into the personal life of the like father, like son peoples. Um,
What's that? What's
we
that?
do watch a lot of game shows. There's some game shows that we like, and they intrigue us.
Yes.
And one that we normally watch is The Floor.
The floor. That's a good one. I like it.
I'll let you talk about it for a little bit.
Sure. So the floor.
First, do you understand the rules and how it works?
I don't understand all that. That one rule that you always got to help me out with. But essentially, there is a floor. People have different spaces on the floor. Think about it like a giant board game, right? Like everyone's standing on one and everyone's on a piece. And this year it was 100 spaces.
There's 100 people on
Yeah.
the board.
So there was one. It started with again 100 people, one person per space, and there's something that's called the randomizer, which basically it's their whatever. It's how people get selected. If it lands on your square, you get to challenge somebody around you. Now, you aren't just challenging them. It's a kind of a trivia game. You aren't just challenging them to random topics. Each person selects kind of like their topic that they're hella good at.
That's their expert category.
Exactly.
Or like their expertise.
Right. So, as an example, one of us might choose like Star Wars. You might choose CDL. I might choose the Giants or something of the sort, right? And so that would be the category that if people want to challenge me, they're going to have to challenge me in my category, right? And so as people start to challenge one another and beat one another, then the number of people on the floor starts to get smaller. But for the people that win, your space gets larger and you're able to kind of consume it. And so at the end of the game, the prize, because it did end, we saw the full season.
It's full second season.
The full second season, yes. So the person at the end won $250,000. And so yeah, and I think it's you got 45 seconds. I think it's right.
45 seconds.
that you start with.
If you're on the floor, let's say you win a battle, you win 3 in a row, you get a time boost of 5 extra seconds, which we did see some time boosts get used.
Yeah.
And they still lost.
I didn't see one get used where it like benefited them. Like I remember there was one where they used the 5-second time boost, and then they ended up winning that match by like 25 seconds. Like they
Yeah.
didn't need it, but I
There
get it.
was
You want to be a little bit careful.
there was some where you didn't really need the time boost, and
Yeah.
there was some where you lost and still used the time boost.
Right, and you just
Um,
failed epically.
But yeah, the one neat thing in the floor is when you have your expert category, the if that category is being played, that category is wiped off the floor.
Yeah.
So if he had baseball and I had like CDL, if we were playing CDL, CDL would be wiped out from the floor. If I won, I would inherit his category of baseball,
Yeah.
and if he won, he would keep his category of baseball,
Mhm.
and CDO would be wiped out.
Yep. Yep.
That's the one rule he doesn't understand.
Yeah, it just always. I'm
He
always like, huh?
it always
Who?
gets confused.
What? What's gonna get lost?
The
Anyways, yeah.
interesting thing though, about the ending was that it was the best 2 out of 3. Originally, it was just one and done, one game, like Super
One
Bowl
battle.
style
It,
type thing, or like NFL playoffs
yeah.
type thing. One game, one and done. That's it.
Yep.
Um,
So it was fun because there was a lot of, again, like just a lot of topics, a lot of interesting topics, and obviously we're playing along and we're naming it in this head-to-head battle. When you do it, normally they'll put up a an image of something, and then you got to name it,
mhm.
or you're naming, you're filling in the blank of a say a book title or something of the sort, but it's shown up on their camera, or
Yep,
sorry, their big
they're
screen.
billboard,
Yeah,
billboard.
and then basically you can't let.
Can't let time run out,
Yep, there it is.
but like you can pass it, and when you pass it, it's 3 seconds off. Um,
Yeah, it pause. Like you
yeah,
can't guess anything.
you
You
can't
have to
guess for
take
three
the 3 second.
seconds. You have
Yeah,
to take the 3 second
it's like a
and then
penalty.
keep going.
Yep.
But yeah,
But yeah, people. There was some that were stressful. Some folks that hella came back on certain ones. It was. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
there were some that were dumb. They
Yes.
didn't know certain people. They didn't know certain movies or like characters or mascots or
Right.
anything.
Right.
Um,
Well, and in fairness, though, some like you had to go with whatever because of
yeah.
the way it landed. Either you
It
inherited
like in the
something.
finals, it was the one of the categories was periodic table.
Ooh, ooh, periodic
That's
table.
what I will not lie. We did kind of good.
That was yeah. After all that scariness and whatever, I think that some other people should have challenged
Yeah,
them
there's definitely some
earlier.
people that should have challenged him, but I think it was just the fear of the periodic table in general,
Yeah,
where he was able to survive in a little
yeah,
bit. So props to him.
yeah.
Um,
And he's the one that won. So
yes,
that was cool. But it's a recommend
definitely recommend the
the
show.
show. Yeah, it would be cool
It is a fun
for
show.
folks.
It's a
Yep.
cool show. Another one we don't have it on
Yes.
the board. Pop culture Jeopardy.
Yeah, you guys found that.
We found it randomly.
You and mom.
Me and mom found it randomly. I will say it is a better show than Jeopardy for the younger generation because you'll definitely know a couple. Because I know a couple.
Yeah.
Um,
Now you've known quite
I've
a
known a
few.
lot.
But again,
Yeah.
it's pop culture. It isn't those
It's not
super
just
academic.
it's not just like TikTok and Instagram and that. It's like actual like pop culture
Yeah.
stuff, like albums, names. Some of them have been video games. Some of them have been quotes.
Yeah.
Um,
All kinds of stuff.
what was the one that I got? It was like Michael Jordan and then Jordan something.
Oh, I don't know.
I forget it. But there's been a couple that
Yeah.
people get.
Yeah.
Um,
Like one hit wonders,
yeah.
all kinds of different stuff.
There was video games turned into movies.
Yeah.
So they're all cool ones.
Yeah. It's a cool one.
They're actually pretty cool. They're
What's his
interesting.
name? Colin Yost.
Colin Jennings.
Not Colin Jennings. It's the dude from Saturday Night Live, opposite of Michael Che. But it
Is
ain't
his name
Jennings.
not Colin Jennings?
No, it's not. Ken
Oh, I'm
Jennings
thinking Ken Jennings.
is the one who does the real
Yeah.
Jeopardy. So I don't think that they're brothers or cousins. He is Colin, and I thought it was Yost. To tell you the truth, I can't remember his last name. He's just a white dude. He's married to Black Widow, to Scarlett Johansson.
Johansson? Colin Jost, yeah.
Yeah, see? Told you.
Colin Jost. I thought it was Colin Jennings.
You're just mixing things up, man.
I am mixing things up. Because Ken Jennings was an answer.
This is true. I agree. And he's also the host of The Real
The
Jeopardy.
real Jeopardy, yeah. Um,
Yeah, no, that one's fun
it is.
too.
This is definitely a fun watch. It's a cool one.
Yeah. Yep.
Um, let me get. I want to get your thoughts on this.
What's that?
For this one that I introduced to y'all,
Dun dun dun.
only on Amazon Prime, coming out every Thursday.
Yep.
Beast Games.
Yeah, man. That's
What are your thoughts about Beast Games? Because this is like your first impression to a Mr. Beast challenge video.
It is. Yes. So that's my first real exposure. I mean, I've heard the name, but I would never have been able to pick them out of a lineup or anything.
No, yeah.
But it's some pretty cutthroat stuff. It's interesting. So we've watched 2 episodes of this new Beast Games. It started how many? 1,000 people, right?
So originally on YouTube there was 2,000 people.
Oh, dang!
And within that video, he had to cut down to 1,000 people. So
similarly,
in the first episode, he went from 1,000 people to 500 people.
Yeah, a little under 500.
A little under 500.
Yep.
And then he went from, I think it was 493 people, or 97 people.
Yeah.
And I think there's around 300 people right now in the show.
I forgot what he cut it down to.
I think it's about 300 people.
Yep.
So.
Well, yeah. So it's been 2 episodes, and as he touts, right, so first it was kind of like I didn't know what to expect because they did come out like whatchamacallit, Squid Games, right? I was like, oh man, our fool's gonna get like knocked off for real. They're gonna get their their caps peeled back. Wow, I did the hella backwards.
I'm like capped back.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, what they gonna do right here, right? So that was interesting how it all started, right, and whatnot, and but they got cutthroat right off the top, because what was it? They started. That's how they cut down to.
It was 1,000 people, and it was 12 rows.
No. The first one, remember, was who would take the money.
Yeah, there was 12 rows.
No. Sorry, go ahead.
You
finish it.
The first one was the long rows, and it was who would take the money. Or no, it was the self-sacrifice. The self-sacrifice for your team. Because it was 9 rows that were safe, and then 3 rows, if no one self-sacrificed in your rows, the whole row would be killed. So then we had 9.
We gotta watch that again. I thought the first thing was that he was trying to reduce it to a certain number, and then he had some money, and people, like 50 people or whatever, only ended up with like $20,000.
Oh, yes.
That was the first
The
thing.
first one was it was still self-sacrifice.
Sure, to some degree, right.
It started off with $1 million. And it was if someone took it, or was it $100,000?
No, I think you're right. I think it was $1 million. And if only one person
took it,
yeah,
it'd be $1 million
for them. Right?
And then in the end, I think it was 52 people who took the money.
Yeah.
So it was a little under $20,000 that they got.
But they did walk away with some money, and then they reduced it. Other people were like, "Heck no, I'm not leaving," which I can understand too. Yeah. If you think you're gonna, be able to make it to the end, I got it.
Yeah. And then the second one was the self-sacrifice one.
Then it was a self-sacrifice.
And basically, if you self-sacrifice yourself, your row is completely safe.
Yeah.
But you would be knocked out.
Yeah.
And then it was the first to get 9 rows safe.
They reduced it from 12 to 9. Yep.
And then the last 3 rows would get dropped.
Yep. And literally dropped.
It's like straight shot down.
Like the floor fell under.
Scary. And then it was the money bags.
Then people were tempted with.
No. It was the blocks, and then it was the money bags.
Oh, they had to build a little block to see who would last.
So they had to build a block and a tower, and it was the first 100 towers to get
that fell.
they would get knocked out.
Yep.
So some people got knocked out early. Some people didn't really build their tower,
Yeah.
and then they didn't have to get knocked out.
Yep.
Um, and then it was after that game, it was here's an amount of money.
And they kept upping it.
Take this amount of money, and your whole row gets split. Or if you don't take it, you guys go to what they call Beast City.
Yeah.
There were some that were interesting.
Yep.
There was one guy that said he was never going to take it. He wasn't going to take it. No, there was no shot.
Yep.
And he was the last person to take it.
And then he was like,
And
hey, it was 100,000, man.
get
Man, I was telling, but like I was telling you, right? I think that's when they were trying to reduce it to about 500. Where I was like, if it hits 80,000, if that's what the money, that's when I start considering it.
Yeah.
And you know, whatever, people are you know, going to be different. I will say this, for all those folks that took that money at 100,000 or whatever, they're walking away with something, while the rest of that row is walking away with nothing. Right?
Yeah.
And at least they're walking away with something, right?
That's the one thing that a lot of people don't understand, is that with Mr. Beast, you have to go for something.
Yeah.
Like if it is 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, you got to walk away with something. Because it's not about teamwork in any of the games. It's literally just about playing for yourself. And that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's very like cutthroat and very big.
There's a lot that is out of your control.
Yeah.
Is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Because then, as you saw, like in the second episode, yes, people had to work at right. They had to work as a team to get through it, because then they're faced. It's their team against the other team to who's gonna still survive.
And then the one thing is like, there was a point in in the second episode where one of the balls got dropped. It was basically you're looking up at the ceiling and the balls come down,
and people have to catch it.
Yeah, you have to hold it and catch it until both teams have a ball dropped. There was a dude. It was the first ball that got dropped, and it hit the floor, but no one had seen it or anything. And then in the end, the guy started saying stuff, and the whole team was like, "Dude, shut up, stop talking."
Yeah.
But the thing, like, it puzzles me because I've watched a bunch of the Mr. Beast videos. They have recordings on every single angle imaginable.
They said they had like 7,000 cameras or something.
They had over 1,100 cameras to just watch and see where things are.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, dude, if these are all subscribers, that's impossible. Because there's no way that you're not watching these to like get a better understanding about all these different challenges.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was interesting though. Beast Games.
I'm looking forward to the next.
It's a brutal one, I will say. There's a lot of crying.
Did we already say it? It's the grand prize is $5 million to one person's walking away with $5 million.
Basically what it was in the first episode he gave away $2 million already.
Yeah.
And they already broke a record for prize money given in a game show.
Yep. The
grand prize in the end is $5 million to one person. So it's crazy how much money.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the thing, right? I get that. And don't get me wrong, whoever that person is, it's going to be some luck. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be some, you know, I'm sure sacrifices and commitment. And I'm sure they're going to have to get through things. I'm not saying that. But 1 out of 1,000 folks.
1 out of 2,000 people is getting.
I thought they started with 1,000.
The show on Prime starts with 1,000 people, but the video before that led up to it started with 2,000.
Got it. Okay, the pre kind of limb or whatever and stuff.
The predetermination to go into the Beast Games is that.
Gotcha. So again, it goes back to 1,000 or like you said 2,000, but only one person is going to get it, right? And so along the way, like I said, like it feels like it's going to be some luck. And it's like, at what point do you really, can you hold a little bit of control, right?
Yeah.
So that's why, like I said, at 80,000, oh yeah, I'd definitely start considering. I'm going to call it, right? Um, in that second one, the way that episode left off, remember when the captains of
So
their
yeah,
teams, ooh,
the second episode left off. It was four
woo,
captains,
yes,
and if the captain takes the money, they take the money. They're still in the game, but they eliminate. I think it was 99 other people
I think they're
or
getting to be
something.
somewhat evenly
They
split, something like that.
basically kill their whole team,
Yep.
and that's that.
And
But
mind you, they're getting tempted, right? They bring them up to the top floor.
to watch
Cameras are on it.
over all the
Yeah,
teams,
all the teams are looking up, and all the teams have selected somebody that
they think won't break.
right that they were already kind of like giving their best convincing speech as to why that to pick them as the captain or whatever, right?
Yeah,
And so what what's the dude's name? Mr. Beast? Well,
uh,
Mr. Beast, whatever, just Mr.
Mr.
Beast.
Beast,
So
Jimmy.
he essentially, right? He says he puts these four captains of the four teams up there, and he said, "I'm going to start this prize money getting
The
started, right?
money counter.
The money counter, and it keeps going up. And after every I don't know certain increment of time, it starts to get faster and faster.
It
When
got
we
to the
left it,
it got to the point where it was every second is $2,000.
right, and so
When we left off, I think it was what $900,000.
they were at $900,000, and it looked like some of those captains
Someone was
were
gonna break.
ready to
Someone
crack
was
there.
ready to break.
So as you said it though, but when they first came up, the captains they didn't tell them that they'll still survive.
They didn't say anything. They
Yeah,
thought it would be they'd take the money and the whole team's eliminated.
right. That
And
was
then I
it.
got to I think $250,000, and then Mr. Beast or Jimmy was like, "Yeah, if you take the money,
You stay in the game.
you're staying in the game, but your whole team is eliminated."
Yeah.
So apparently there's a cap on it.
It's got to be $1 million.
It's either a
It's got to
million or
be a
$2
million.
million.
I can't see it going past $1 million, man.
I
That'd be
can't see it
horrible,
go
man.
past a million either. But yeah, it's an interesting one.
Well, I say this. You know how I said that 80,000 would do it for me? Oh yeah, 1 million. I would be like, bye everybody. See y'all later. See y'all later on the ground and stuff.
Because like imagine that. Imagine you get the $1 million
Mhm.
and you get the prize money.
Oh yeah.
So that's $6 million
But I wouldn't even be
alone.
thinking about it. I would just be thinking about it. I got $1
I
million.
have $1 million. If I get
And we'll let the
eliminated,
rest
I'm
of
fine.
it go from here. We'll
Yeah,
the cards play. So yeah,
it's definitely a
that's
fun
a cool
one.
game though. That was that.
Definitely an interesting
Yeah.
one. I would say it is a watch for all of y'all. Definitely go watch it.
Yeah. Makes you a little nervous and everything.
It does make you nervous. It definitely keeps you on your seat. I will say that.
Yeah, it's
And
definitely
that's the
interesting.
fun thing with
Yeah.
Mr. Beast. He definitely keeps you on your seat with his challenge games.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty intense one.
You said every Thursday, right? They come out.
Every Thursday they come out. So yes. I actually don't know if did I show it to you guys last Thursday?
I forgot when we watched it. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. There might be episode 3. There's definitely 2 up right now.
Yep.
So go watch the first 2 episodes.
And it was Prime Video, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Amazon Prime Video. Also go watch The Floor.
That one.
Don't know
You
where
can.
it's at, but go watch The Floor.
No,
Should be on DVR.
Yeah, I was gonna say or on demand or something.
On demand DVR.
So yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, cool stuff, man.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that concludes
pretty much a wrap this time.
episode 20.
2-0. There goes.
Um,
Oh, there he is. Use
Jeez,
check is
20
going.
yards.
Right now there's 9.
There's 9:15 left in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and the Niners scored on their last drive, so they are down 19-17 at the moment, and with the ball, and they are on the 33. See where it goes from here.
Yep. But be sure like, comment, subscribe, and if you do subscribe, hit the bell notifications because YouTube's weird.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hit the bell and click all. Follow us on Instagram, LikeFatherLikeSonPCast. Follow us on TikTok, LikeFatherLikeSonPCast 2716, because TikTok likes numbers. I don't know why, but they do.
I wonder how long TikTok will be around. We'll see.
For now, go
For
follow us
now,
on
it's there.
TikTok.
Right, exactly.
It's up for now.
We'll see in a month.
If you guys want to email us any comments, concerns, questions, theme ideas,
thoughts, gift cards,
thoughts,
anything, whatever.
concerns,
Like father, like son,
inquiries.
PCast.
I started naming a bunch of different synonyms.
Yeah, you did.
Like father, like son, PCast at gmail.com.
There it is.
Definitely hit us up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The last thing before we go. You're in the playoffs.
I am in
Fantasy
the playoffs.
football.
I'm in the playoffs.
You made it all the way back, dude.
From 0-4 to in the playoffs.
I'm not in the playoffs. Just for
we're good.
Yeah.
Good
luck. You were up on moms.
I was up on moms.
So we'll see.
For all our folks, for our Christian and other religious folks, Merry Christmas. For our Jewish folk, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. To all of our other people, Happy Holidays in general.
Happy holidays.
Yes. Happy holidays in general. And Happy New Year to y'all. Hope the New Year is bright. Hope New Year's Eve was a blast. If you guys are watching this after New Year's, I hope you didn't get too turned. I hope you made it home. And if you are at home, good job.
Whoop, whoop.
But yes, happy holidays to you all from our family to yours. And definitely a happy new year.
Yep.
We will see y'all next time.
Peace.